Black Westchester publisher Damon K. Jones for Wellness Wednesdays, your weekly guide to holistic health and spiritual well-being. Each episode features in-depth discussions on topics ranging from dietary guidance and nutritional counseling to spiritual growth and family dynamics. Whether you're seeking to improve your mental health, explore plant-based living, or simply enhance your overall well-being, Wellness Wednesdays provides the tools and wisdom you need to thrive. Subscribe now to join our growing community of wellness seekers and transform your life with the topics we discuss. It's Black Westchester Magazine, the news with the Black point of view.
Peace and blessings, everybody. This is Damon K. Jones here, and welcome to Wellness Wednesdays on Black Westchester Magazine, the news with the Black point of view, and we are celebrating Women's History Month. And in the process of celebrating Women's History Month, we are going to celebrate and discuss tonight for Wellness Wednesdays why we must focus. You know, if you're a husband and you have a wife and you have daughters and you have aunties, right? Prioritizing mental health and prioritizing overall health of Black women, you know, because we honor our women's brilliance and we celebrate their strength. But we also must remember the impact of how women strive for brilliance and have strength. There's an impact to that. There is a mental health and wellness impact of Black women. You know, this is beyond celebration. You know, we are talking about restoration. Our sisters deserve more than survival. They deserve healing. Amen. Black women deserve more than survival. They deserve healing. Now, I know some sisters be like, I'm okay. But we live in a world that just stepping outside will send you to Bellevue Hospital. It's so crazy out here. And we know that, you know, there are invisible burdens on Black women. Racial injustice, gender bias, economic inequality. And through all that, they stay strong. But we understand it has a cost. It has a cost on women as it has a cost on men. But tonight we're talking about women. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services reports that Black adults are 20% more likely to experience severe psychological distress than white adults. And yet only 1 in 3 actually get care. See, when we have labor that is emotional stressing, it wears down our spirit and it wears down our body. Because one thing we don't talk about enough is the mind-body connection in dealing with our mental and physical health, because it's deeply connected. See, because untreated stress and trauma, it also fuels chronic illnesses like hypertension, diabetes, heart disease. See, and these aren't just statistics. They're taking Black women's lives too early. Now, if you look at the chart, Black women are leading in all these issues because we're dealing with stress. And stress brings on chronic illnesses if we're not taking care of ourselves. See, we have to reclaim agency over our health, sisters. And when you go to the doctor, you just don't go to the doctor so he could check you out, give you some medication, and go about your business. You know, and you have it in your mind that you did your duty. But every time you should go to the doctor, you should have a little notebook and you should write down all your numbers and keep a record of all. Don't let the doctor keep the record. A lot of us let the doctor keep the record. We put it in. I mean, if you say, brother, I do all that, then God bless you. Amen. God bless you. But some people are so busy in their lives that they don't do it, or they don't think about doing it because they got so much other things, on their minds. And this message, this is message about just women's health. But brothers, if you're watching, some of these points is for you too. Especially black men, is a whole different story. We're going to talk about that down the road. But here's screenings that every black woman should prioritize. Mental health check-ins, blood pressure and cholesterol tests, A1C screening for diabetes, mammograms and pap smears, thyroid function and vitamin D level checks, sleep evaluations, autoimmune testing, especially for lupus, and gut health and nutrition assessments. When you go to the doctor, sisters, these are the tests you should have. You should make sure you have these tests, and you should get the results, and you should put it, and you should make a little logbook of your health. And there's other ways, you could deal with it through holistic, but also know what's going on in your body other than what the doctor tells you. See, because we know that there is racism and bias in the medical system. So we need to really pay attention to the tests that come back. We're living in the today of technology. You could load those reports up to AI, and AI will tell you what's going on yourself. So you can figure it out yourself along with the doctor. Another thing, sisters, vitamin D in black women's health. Vitamin D is essential for mood, energy, immunity, and strong bones. Low-level vitamin D leads to depression, fatigue, muscle pain, and pregnancy complications. Now, studies have shown that up to 80% of black pregnant women are vitamin D deficient. But that's not every black woman's fate, because we all can make different choices in our lives. And what can we do not to be vitamin D deficient? We can make sure we get some sunlight, get out in the sun. We could use supplements. And one of the main reasons is we have to ditch the standard American diet. They call it the SAD diet for a reason, because it has led black people into a sad condition of health and wellness. And we have to focus on whole foods, vibrant plants, right? And intentional eating. When you eat intentionally for health, you eat different. This goes for you too, sisters. I tell this to the brothers. And of course, you got to get your levels checked regularly. And if you need supplements, talk to your doctor. Now, there's another issue that black women face. This is Women's History Month. Is reproductive and maternal health. There's a maternal health crisis among black women. Black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related complications than white women. See, we recognize that your voice matters and your pain is real. But we have to look at alternatives like doulas, midwives, and we need more advocates with a louder voice about maternal health in black women. And this doesn't stop at birth. See, we gotta learn signs of premenopause and menopause, hot flashes, mood shifts, brain fog. See, because y'all sisters need the support that you deserve in these issues. And men, we need to recognize that too, that black women are suffering from these things because they're out here making up for the lack of what some men have failed to do. I had to say it. But sisters, that doesn't excuse you for making small adjustable habits in your lifestyle to make sure that you are healthy. You got to eat a balanced diet rich in fiber, healthy fats, flax seeds, lentils. You got to exercise. You got to exercise at least 30 minutes a day. Walk, strength training. Yes, sisters should strength train to keep their muscles strong. A BBL, a butt lift, a face tuck, Botox, breast lift. None of that changes your health. And if you're not doing the right things, you just wasted your money. So it's still accountability and being healthy, even if you do those things to enhance your body. You still have to be healthy. You still have to be healthy, sisters. And one thing is very important is sleep hygiene. A lot of us don't sleep enough because we're popping and we're moving and we're doing so much stuff that we don't even get proper sleep. And that's dangerous for your health too, sisters. You got to limit caffeine and screen time before bed. You should strive to get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep for your sleep hygiene. And another thing is, what's very important to Black women's health is a healing community. You need to be a part of sister circles, prayer groups, ancestral rituals, that elder women share their wisdom. You can't do it on your own. These type of groups are not coping mechanisms and they're not boring. They help you build your spiritual foundation. See, when you're doing this, along with clinical care, it can be transformative in your life. Because we do understand the emotional inheritance that Black women carry, generational trauma, because we have been in a dysfunctional society, a dysfunctional Black culture, whether we believe it or not. And then we carry on that trauma. And that trauma is held in your body in silence until it shows up in chronic illnesses. You wonder why your face is breaking out so much. You wonder why you have headaches all the time. It's trauma. You wonder why you don't have regular bowel movements. Trauma. There's some trauma going on. And your body is responding. The human body is one of the most intelligent systems on this planet, is the human body. Still things that's going on in the human body that science haven't even caught up to. But we also recognize that your body will give you signs when it's under trauma. But what we do all the time is we'll go to this and we'll go to that and we'll go to this and we'll go to that, and we fix the outside. We break out, right? And then we get some cream to put on our face to put it away. But that's just a symptom. The cause is inside. The cause is inside. We're not looking. See, we're trying to fix it from the outside in. But a lot of those issues that we have, facial and body issues, is from the inside out. We got to fix our inside first. So what can we do? Here's the narrative that what you could do today. So you got to book annual checkups, sisters. Make sure you get checked up. You got to prioritize your mental health. It's very important. You have to join safe, affirming support groups. And please get culturally competent doctors. I mean, it's hard because only 4% of psychiatrists in the US are Black, and even fewer are Black women. Representation matters. It's hard to find Black doctors. We need more. And if you want to check this next video coming up, I talk about the essential vitamins and minerals that women should take for health and wellness. You have to focus on that. Take your time and do that. It only takes 15 minutes to make sure you take your vitamins and supplements that you need. So this Women's History Month, I want to thank you for your courage and commitment to Black families in the Black community. But I also pray that you invest in your healing, in your mind, body, and soul, in your health and wellness. Because you deserve more than survival. You deserve rest, peace, and you deserve to be whole. So if you like this video, please like and share it. And remember, God is in your vegetables, and may you have a Black-tastic day. Peace and blessings.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Wellness Wednesdays. If this information resonated with you, please hit that like button and share with someone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe to Black Westchester's channel for more content focused on our community's well-being. Remember, while Damon is certified in holistic health and wellness coaching, always consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your health regimen. Your journey matters, and we are here to support you every Wednesday. Until next time, stay blessed, stay informed, and let's make health and wellness the new Black.